Nisharese, and I am back with another video. As the title states, this is gonna be on some glam, extra, read all about it type stuff. Kind of just a pink glittery eye. So I've already done one eye. I put concealer on this eye and then I set it with a setting powder, and now we are good to go. And just FYI, if you don't know, the reason why we want to set it with a setting powder is so that once we lay the eyeshadows down, everything will stick and stay into place and not be sliding and gliding all around the eyeballs. We don't need our eyeshadows doing having a dance party on our eyelids. So we set everything into place so that where we put it is where it stays. So that's just a disclaimer for ones that are beginners and have no clue what it is that I'm doing. So let's just hop right into the video. I am starting off, I'm wiping off my e.l.f. brush because I just used it and it is very, very dirty. I'm gonna go into my all-time favorite, Juvia's Place. This palette is so beat up, like literally missing a whole palette, or whatever you call it. It's missing all this color right here. But anyways, I'm gonna go into this Cameroon, I don't know, color right here. It's just a skin tone color. It will act as my transition color. And I am just going to start by putting that. Kind of patchy a little bit because my brush is wet from that makeup wipe, but it's okay. It don't blend that all out. So this will act as our transition color and just allow things to marry into each other seamlessly. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully I'm explaining everything right and we're learning together. I am a beginner myself, but I know how to do a little something to hopefully help somebody out. Okay, so we have that color down and it's blended nicely. Hopefully my camera doesn't get to acting silly because we don't feel like playing. And then I'm gonna go into my Makeup Revolution palette, and this one is the Constellation. And I'm going to start off with this Jupiter pink color, and I'm going to put that just a little bit lower than where I started the last color, but basically in my crease and blending upwards. So this is a pink color, and I always blow my colors out towards the end, so I make it come out as far as I can without it looking too crazy, just because I like the way that it shapes my eyes. So same color, just building this pink up. Build it. And then I'm gonna go into this Venus color, which is like a hot pink. Hot girl pink. Even though it's fall right now, we still could be a hot girl, you know? Hot girl all year long. I don't normally work with glitters because I think personally, even though it looks really pretty on people, every time I try it, it is honestly a hot mess. Like a whole hot situation of a mess, and I don't care for it. The cleanup is just way too much. But I got some cute little hair clips that I wanted to play in that are pretty trendy, or play with rather, that are pretty trendy right now. So I said, let's just go all out for the glam look, but on a regular, this is not something that I would personally wear. Okay, now that we have that, I'm gonna dip into this Mars color, and you guys see I'm using the same brush for all these colors. I mean, you can switch sometimes when I'm being extra or I'm really going somewhere and I'm really trying to slay. I will be particular about my brushes, but when I'm filming, I really don't feel like doing all of that. Period. Point blank, add the period. So I'm just adding that burgundy color in my outer corner just to kind of deepen it up, and then I'm sweeping it through my crease. So pink still will be the biggest color showing, but I want it deepened just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then once I do that, I am going to, let me see. I can't remember which palette. I have all these palettes have the black in it. I'm gonna go into this Beauty Creations Elsa palette, and I'm gonna dip into this bottom shade, which is a black color. Not too much, I don't want it to be overbearing. Black is pretty powerful, but I just want to deepen up that, I guess the outer corner crease just a little bit. So one dip into that, spread it all around, and you can see that? It's just deepening up just a little bit. I didn't put enough for it to lose its pink, but you definitely can see that it deepened up a little bit. I'm gonna go into this Jupiter pink again in this Makeup Revolution palette and just add it onto that black and just make sure that's all blended out nicely. Okay, okay. Okay, so we have that laid down, and now I am going to take my infamous NYX glitter primer, and before I go into the glitter, I'm gonna just lay this color on my lid. Not a cut crease illusion this time, just kind of all over. And I'm taking this fractal. Oh, where do they come up with these names? I don't know. I don't know. But it's a pretty silver color. So I'm just gonna take that and start packing that onto my lid. Okay. It's coming together. All right, I'm gonna go back in with the same angled brush. Focus camera. I guess I moved a little bit too much. It's like, whoa, where'd you go? Okay, the same angled brush and my NYX glitter glue. And I'm just gonna lay that on top of the silver. And this is everywhere where I want the glitter to stick to. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Okay, so we have that seamlessly down. I'm gonna put some more glue on this little bitty brush. And then I have this J-Cat Rock in the Night silver, but it's kind of, it has like other kind of sparkly colors in it. It's not completely silver, but it's majority silver. And I'm just dipping directly into, filling my brush up, tapping off the excess, and then what's remaining, I'm just putting that on my eyelid. Oh, glitter is so messy. It's literally my least favorite thing. I used to wear glitter all the time. And then every time you go to the bathroom and you see just sparkles on your face, that's the same reason why I told you guys I don't really, what do you call it, highlight. I just don't like a shiny face. I like matte. I will do like the tips of my nose, but for the most part, I like to keep my face very simple and matte. Can y'all see that? So just tapping on everywhere where that glitter primer is. I'm tapping the access just into an empty Ulta bag that I have in front of me. And that is basically it. A glittery mess. I'll take just a tad bit more of this glitter primer on this empty angled brush. Put that in my corner. Got a little too much. Put that in my corner so that my hot pink can stick to it, or just pop out a little bit more. Bullet brush, and I'm going into my my other Juvia's Place, the Masquerade mini palette, and I'm going into this hot pink color right here, and I'm just going to pop that in the corner of my eye. Okay, so now I'm going to start off with my Hard Candy Primer Longwear 12-Hour Power. I'm gonna go on with my Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. And this is a travel size I got from Sephora, and it was like $24, I think. The regular size is like $50-something, and I don't have time for that, period. But I've had this probably for 2 months now, and I've barely put any type of dent in, so it does last. I'm sure it will last me for a while. So we have that, and then the last primer that I'm gonna put on is my Milani Prime Shield, and this just helps keep my face matte. Again, I have kind of combination skin, but I get really, really oily in my T-zone area. So you'll notice I probably, I sound muffled. I probably do my foundation differently than most people. So this might not work for everyone, but it's what works for me. So now that we're nice and primed, I'm gonna take my Juvia's Place concealer, and this is the number 12, and I just lightly put that underneath my eyes. ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and this is in the color Dark 40. This is just a tad bit lighter, so it kind of will brighten my under eye. Putting any product on your face without primers first of all, it doesn't last as long, but it also just seeps into your pores, and we don't have time for no clogged pores. You know. I'm gonna take, dang it, I don't have it near me, so I'll go with an alternative. The Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in 35 Deep, and I'm just gonna set under my eyes real quick so that I don't crease while I move on to the next step. So again, this beauty blender is wet. You can use wet, you can use dry, doesn't really matter. I just wanna make sure that I don't crease up, which I shouldn't because I don't have a lot of product on, but you never know, you never know. So I'm just kind of evenly applying that. It's on the sides of my nose too, where I do get oily the most. And I'm just putting that in. Okay, and then next, I like to take my powder foundation. This is in Deep Spice. So I do use liquid foundations sometimes, not often. If I do, I literally only put it underneath my eye. But today, I don't have it near me, so I'm just gonna go with what I normally do if I don't use liquid. So again, this is the Estee Lauder 7W1 Deep Spice. And I'm just gonna put this on the outer portions of my face. Give that neck, that double chin, the nose. I don't add any extra product for my forehead. I don't like foundation or cakeiness on my forehead. I already have a little product from when I do my eyebrows, when I clean up my eyebrows with concealer. So there is a little bit of product on there, and this powder, the residue of this powder just kind of sets it into place. But I do not do concealer on my forehead. I'm sorry, foundation on my forehead, not liquid or powder. So we have that. Now I'm just gonna dust off this setting powder. I don't want to bake too long, but everything seems to be nice and set, if you can see. Everything is kind of blended in seamlessly, and it's not heavy, you know what I mean? That's my biggest thing. So next I'm going to take my Sephora Micro Smooth. This is a foundation in the color Deep 60, and I just started using this maybe 3 weeks ago or so, and I honestly love it. So I'm just putting this powder all over my face. It's a micro smooth, so it kind of it just gets into all of those fine lines that we may have. I don't want to go overboard, but I definitely could because I like it. But we're gonna keep it soft and cute. Okay, so I have that powder, the Sephora Micro Smooth, and now I'm gonna take this Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami. So this is a bronzer and contouring. I get asked this question. I don't personally contour, but I do do just the sides of my face and my jawline to give me the illusion of a slimmer face, but the nose and all of that, that's really not my thing. Again, I don't like a lot of product on my face, but if you do your lips kind of, you know, the duck lips, y'all know the drill. It just kind of helps you find where your jaw bone is, and I just follow that structure. I'll take it up just a little bit, but I'm just dabbing that in on my jaw line. It is this gives the illusion of contour. A softer version. And this is pretty much what I do to my face every time it's time for me to get dressed. So blend out, don't forget to blend out that jawline. While that's setting just a little bit, I'm gonna go in my e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm gonna use this pinky color, matte color in the corner. Okay, just this line away. Could have set just a little bit longer, but for the video's sake. Okay, and then I'm going to set first with my Milani Make It Last Matte Setting Spray. Overboard, but we extra, and it's okay. Read all about it. And while that's, you could just let that sit. I like to just help pat it into my skin and also kind of soften up anything that I've done that might be too harsh. I feel like when you let it set, it leaves like watermarks. I always say this, but watermarks on your face, and I'm not too fond of that. I like to just kind of help set it into place. Don't have to, it's just what I like to do. Also while I'm softening up my rosy cheeks. And then I have a new setting spray I've been using for about 3 weeks also. This is Makeup Revolution Pro Fix, and it's an oil control, and I really like this stuff. It does have a strong smell, but it definitely helps keep me matte throughout the day, I've noticed. It smells low-key like alcohol, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not extremely fond of that, but it hasn't broken me out, and it definitely has helped with my oil control. So it does what it says. And that, my friend, is pretty much all that I do. And I am looking to today. And have a good day. Alright, so I'm going to finish out this video. Let me take this silly ponytail out, and I shall be right back. Alright, so this brings us to the end of the video. What do you guys think? What do you think? My dripping, my glam. Wanted to play with those, so that's where the inspiration for the eyes came from. Hopefully you enjoy and you learn a trick or two. I totally enjoyed doing this look for you guys. Make sure you remember to like, comment, subscribe down below. I see my subscribers going up. I'm so excited. Thank you guys again for all the love on my last video. Me introducing my twins and trying to create a platform just for us all to socialize and meet new friends. Follow my Instagram, Nisharese and COA Certified. You already know. What else? What else I want to tell y'all? Oh yeah, check out my online store, coacertified.com. It stands for Center of Attention. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much, seriously, for watching. I will try to get some clips of my outfit. I have just like a little all-in-one jogger. So I'll try to get some pictures so you guys can see that. If you head over to my Instagram, there will be pictures there for sure. And I will see you guys, Baddie. Love you guys. Bye. Baddie soon.